Maja John Madden in my apartment, which I actually am furnishing, and I'm not furnishing. I got food. I got food from the OXO store. It's not the best way to do your grocery shopping, but it's what I could do on foot. And I got a cooler, so I have a little mini fridge now. So I'm officially moving in for probably 9 days. And I'll get out of here in 9 days and tell the landlord probably as I'm moving out, not even the day before, because I don't trust him. Which is ironic because probably the word in the English language that has meant most to me for most of my life is the word integrity. I wrote a book. First book I wrote, it's only available online, but it is available online, called Radical Integrity, by which I meant not just telling the truth, but being fully who you are. Learning and activating all of who you are, which probably still is a pretty good blueprint for my life. But that book is 20 years old. And telling the truth, especially in the last, I've been in almost any group known to be the person who's most likely to name the thing that everybody's scared to name, or to say the riskiest truth in the room. When I woke up 4 years ago, I started getting really bold about telling the truth and flattening people with the truth when I needed to. Mostly it involves telling them the truth about how wonderful they are, 90% of the time. But 10% of the time it'll mean saying, do you realize how lost you are? You have lost your way completely. Right? Or you're lying flat out and I know it. I know it that you're lying to me right now. I'll say shit like that. Yeah, I did. As soon as I changed, I did that. So, straight shooter, right? Well, things flipped for me here in my apartment. I've been in this apartment for 17, 18 days now. And when I was moving in, my friend Roxana, she and her family were here already and got me in here, said to me of the landlord, Victor, don't trust anything he says. And I assumed it was her paranoia. I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. I pretty quickly decided he was crazy as a hoot and paranoid and hated all his tenants. But I wasn't ready to call him a liar. The first real warning that he was a liar was maybe 3 days ago. He said that when Roxana and her husband moved out under cover of darkness 3 or 4 nights ago, they owed him money. That might be true. But he also said, of the 6,000 pesos you paid me, 3,000 rent and 3,000 deposit, she had 3,000 of that, and she stole that from me. Well, that couldn't have been true. He wasn't going to let me move in with her having half of the money. No, he certainly got the money. So I went, no, that's not true. But yesterday I caught him in a biggie. He had found a neighbor who was going to sell me a bed for 600 pesos, which I decided was a good deal, even though I'm not staying here, because I've been sleeping in an camping air mattress on the floor that's leaking now, and within 2 hours I'm bone on concrete, and it's damn hard for a 77-year-old to get up off the floor. So a frame, sturdy old frame, and a box spring and mattress for 9-10 days still in the apartment, yeah, that could be a real game changer for me. So I said yes. And I had to be back here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon with the 600 pesos. Billy from a block over that way had brought the frame, and when I paid him the 600 pesos, he and Victor would go get the box spring and mattress for me. So I sat here. It was hot yesterday afternoon. The sun was hitting here. I sat against that wall making video after video about nesting and intimate relationships in my life. And along the way I said, they've been gone 2 hours. Is there going to be some kind of bait and switch here? Am I actually not going to get that mattress? But when about 6 o'clock last night I was leaving and was out there on the street talking to Victor that I was going to the Hotel Mardi Tierra to use the Wi-Fi there, he was busily cleaning the apartment, especially sweeping the concrete dust that was all over. But in the back bedroom where the bed was, where the bed was going to go, he said, "How do you want it?" And I said, "Well, what about the mattress?" And he says, "It's down in my apartment. The box springs and mattress are in my apartment. I have to get this room cleaned and then I'll bring it up." Good. So I made a couple of videos last night saying, "Can I trust this? Is this actually going to happen?" And when I got home last night, it wasn't there. No, he had my air mattress set up on the frame. And when I saw him a little bit later, he said, "Billy never brought it. I'm going up there right now, even at 10 o'clock, to try to get it for you from him." Okay. It took me a while. I guess it was only when I got up in the middle of the night that I went, when he told me he had it in his apartment, that's not something about which he could have been confused. No, that was a bald-faced lie. That was an absolute lie. So the integrity, straight shooter, confrontive person in me, for a while this morning was going to say to him, "Game's up, Victor, I'm on to you." I thought Roxana was exaggerating, but no, I've learned that she was right. I can't trust anything you say. I was going to say that to him. So all the cards would be on the table. But then as I thought about it, he's a con man. He's a hustler. He's going to take me for everything he can. Probably he and Billy cooked up the whole scheme to get 600 pesos out of me. There probably never was an air mattress, a mattress for the. It was just an old frame, kind of useless by itself. So really the game for the next 9 days is, does he play me or do I play him? And the less he knows about what I know, if he doesn't know I'm on to how much he's lying to me, I'm in a position of power that he doesn't realize. Victor! Yeah, bring the water up. He also promised yesterday to bring up water to flush the toilet and water for drinking. He didn't do either of those, so he wouldn't have heard what I just said. He's on the scene now. Yeah, I don't like to do it that way. It's not my choice for how to run relationships. But if it's him or me, I'm winning this game. I'm going to get out of here with him. I am going to start hiding my money. And, yeah, okay, I'll drop you the key. Hold on. Okay, I have to go. Bye.